Hello, everyone. My name is Thomas Dreschler. I'm the Chief Operating Officer Tourism at Aviareps, one of the world's leading tourism representation agencies, with more than 60 offices worldwide and more than 200 tourism clients in our portfolio. I'm extremely excited that one of our clients is the Uganda Tourism Board, which we proudly represent in the German-speaking markets, in the UK and Ireland, in the United Arab Emirates, as well as in Japan, Asia. I'm delighted to have gotten the possibility to speak to you today about the tourism industry and the pandemic's impacts, and which new opportunities there are post-COVID. Let's start with a brief review. In early 2020, as the coronavirus spread from country to country, the world came to a halt. International borders closed and domestic travel froze. Meetings, conventions, and public events were postponed or cancelled. Restaurants, retail stores, theaters, cultural institutions, and sport arenas shuttered. Hotels closed or transitioned from welcoming guests to housing emergency and frontline workers. Overall, international arrivals dropped by 74% in 2020, according to UNWTO. COVID-19 is having a devastating effect on the global economy, and especially for many developing countries such as Africa. Tourism seems to be the most affected sector. In Africa, tourism represents a vital part of the economy, still being one with a very promising future. The tourism sector will be a very different one in 2021 or 2022 to what it was in 2019. The longer the crisis continues, the more business and jobs will be lost, the greater the implications for travel behavior, and the tougher it will be to rebuild the tourism economy. This brings challenges for the sector, but also opportunities to rethink tourism in the future. Tourism is at a crossroads, and the measures put in place today will shape the tourism of tomorrow. Now is the time to encourage innovation, drive new business models, and flexible tourism products. Explore new niches, new markets, open up for new destinations, and move to more sustainable and resilient tourism development models. The goal should be to build a more diversified tourism economy, embracing digitalization throughout the tourism ecosystem, including managing visitor flows and promoting connectivity. New mobility concepts and infrastructure also open up to possibilities for more sustainable travel. We've all seen how the pandemic has already triggered innovation in the sector as new opportunities open up in the face of adversity, both in the B2B as well as the B2C. I'd like to share with you one campaign that Visit Scotland, for example, just launched. It's named Scotland, Yours to Enjoy Responsibly, with the hashtag Respect, Protect, Enjoy. It's about how visitors can get involved and help keep Scotland the iconic and beautiful destination everyone knows and loves. For example, by respecting the landscape and helping to keep it as clean and as natural as possible, or by making sure to slow down travels and absorb all these areas have to offer, from fresh local products and seasonal foods to the native Gaelic language. Let's watch it together.
What we do today affects tomorrow. Let's keep Scotland special, now and for generations to come. Whether Scotland's your home or your destination, it's all of ours to care for. Scottish communities need both our time and our respect. Our wildlife has roamed this land for centuries. So when we roam, we need to think of them. Take only pictures and leave only footprints. And leave these special places as we found them. We all benefit from being connected to nature. So slow down and savor the moment. Our communities make our experiences unique. So take time to enjoy the culture and connections. So if you're going to explore Scotland, enjoy it responsibly.
Respect, protect, enjoy. I really like this campaign of Visit Scotland. Speaking about innovations, for example, instead of live events and fairs, businesses have started to promote their products digitally in form of webinars, virtual fairs, or virtual fairs to the travel trade. I also want to show you an example of a virtual event done and produced by Aviareps for the Jewels of Romantic Europe, recently to reconnect the Asian travel industry from 16 Asian countries with the one-of-a-kind destinations in Bavaria, in Tyrol, and in Salzburg, Austria. For end consumers, for instance, contactless solutions to support a safe and seamless travel experience have been invented. Overall, innovations that cater the new demand trends, for example, from the domestic market and in rural destinations and natural areas. It is not a secret that every year travel trends come and go. However, 2021 is said to be one of the tourism's most significant years to date. As and when tourism does restart, the UNWTO panel of experts foresee growing demand for open air and nature-based tourism activities, including ecotourism, as well as slow travel experiences. Moreover, visiting coastal, regional, and rural areas rather than mega cities, participating in walking, cycling, hiking, and other outdoor activities rather than in enclosed spaces is gaining more and more interest. So we can say there are at least two impulses that seem destined to propel international tourism in the future. The desire for adventure and new experiences, which are ideally even sustainable. All of this we can find in Uganda. Uganda is blessed by nature with a wide range of well-conserved rainforests, wildlife sanctuaries, rich cultural history, spectacular national parks, active volcanoes, botanical gardens, and snow-capped mountains. It also offers many ecotourism sites, endowed with an abundance of wildlife and evergreen vegetation. Thus, Uganda is the perfect destination for an unforgettable wildlife experience. Right now is the perfect time to travel to Uganda, as the border to Rwanda is currently closed. So Uganda-only products can be experienced to the fullest. Moreover, the gorilla permits are currently reduced by 50% until the end of June. Many international tour operators have already received very positive feedback, and it's considered that the discount will be extended. Time to go now. Even though the rebound is going to be slower than anything seen in the past, there's no reason to believe that tourism will suffer a long-term decline in its fortunes. Again, I believe the crisis is an opportunity to rethink tourism. I'm confident that international tourism will come back, just like when, after the storm, the sun will shine again. Before I'm closing the session, I would like to share with you some words from His Excellency, the High Commissioner of Uganda to the United Kingdom and Ireland, Mr. Julius Peter Moto. I'm going to say goodbye, take care, stay healthy, and thank you very much again for listening to me.